Hey guys, it's Wirezap, and today I would like to talk to you about the Samsung Impression. This video came about from a request from somebody that would like to know about the Samsung Impression, and also I had a comment about the LG Neon. This all stemmed from my LG Z9 video, so I will get to it. So when I was looking at the LG Z9, I also was looking at the Impression because they came out around the same time. AT&T had all these new messaging phones coming out, and that was my big thing. I couldn't really afford the package to get the iPhone, and the full QWERTY keyboard here was the big deal for me. So these were the two phones that I was really looking at. So I really know a lot about the Samsung Impression, at least from a consumer standpoint. The Samsung Impression is actually better features than the LG Z9. You are going to run a higher price, obviously right here, $200 after mail-in rebate, but you get a megapixel higher camera, you have an OLED screen, which is new technology in phones nowadays. It's going to be a little more vibrant, better picture, better quality. The screen is actually bigger than the LG Z9, and from what we see here, let's get to the yeah, that's a good keyboard picture. Let's see here. We'll go back. We'll go to the image gallery here, but just a little comparison here. This is actually a lot more spacious than my Z9. Okay, it's actually a lot more spacious. The keyboard, the keys are probably a lot easier to navigate, a lot easier to press, and it's probably a lot better when it comes to texting on the full keyboard. Now, you're probably asking me, Wirezap, why didn't you get this phone? Why, if this phone is so great, why didn't you get this phone over the Xenon? Well, again, price was an issue for me, but also the color. Okay, this phone only comes in one color. It's this kind of off blue a little bit, so it's not necessarily, it doesn't look, I mean, the screen's obviously nice, but, you know, the color I did care about. You know, when there was only one color when I got this, but I liked it a heck of a lot better. And again, price was a big issue for me, and that's neither here nor there, though. Okay? But now I want to compare that not only to my LG Z9, but to the Neon, which just came out. Okay? Now, similar to the Xenon, okay, its maker is LG. You have a 2 megapixel camera, a full QWERTY keyboard. Personally, I don't like the look of this phone. That's just my thing. A lot of people seem to like the look, and that's fine. The screen is very similar in size to my Xenon here, but again, the Impression is not only going to have the bigger screen, it also has the OLED screen, which is probably a better quality than both of the LGs you're looking at. So again, if price is no issue, the Impression, that's what you want to do. But if price is an issue and you're looking for a full keyboard phone from AT&T, this one is only $30 after mail-in rebate. So if you like the look of it, price is an issue, you want a full keyboard, you can get it for a relatively inexpensive price of $30 after mail-in rebate. So again, you kind of have the upper class, middle class, lower class, but you all get the full keyboard. That's the thing in common here. But you have the upper class, the Samsung Impression, which has all the features you could possibly want out of a phone. You've got the Xenon, middle of the road, looks pretty sweet, it's compact. I know that the Impression is definitely larger than the Xenon or the Neon. And then you have the Neon, which is, you know, for those people that are on a budget, which a lot of us are nowadays, and allows you to still get the thrill of the full keyboard. Okay? So I think this is very important that you guys understand that I think, you know, you're starting to see, you know, AT&T is starting to make a upper class, a middle class, and a lower class so that they can appeal to all people when it comes to a full keyboard. And Verizon has been their biggest threat as far as sales go for full keyboard phones. You know, the NV2 and the Voyager, and now they came out with the MV3. and all these different full keyboard phones. AT&T is really trying to catch up to a lot of, and even Sprint and stuff like that. They've had full keyboards for a while, and T-Mobile had the Sidekick, which was the original. So AT&T is really trying to catch up with these three phones here, but it's definitely up to your price range and really what you can afford. That's really what it comes down to. Now, if money's not an option, get the iPhone. Okay, the iPhone there's nothing else like it. I mean, you have the Palm Pre. So if you're on Sprint, get the Palm Pre. Very, very similar. Very, very nice. It has apps that can go with it, and it's supposed to be the iPhone killer. I'm really not all that sure about that, but just for video purposes and not to be biased in any way, they're the equivalent of each other on different plans. So if you have Sprint, go and get the Palm Pre. If money's no option, you have AT&T. Go ahead and get the iPhone. If you have Verizon, go ahead and get the BlackBerry Storm. But again, it's all about maker. It's all about price. So depending on what you guys are looking for. So once again here, the Samsung Impression, which was the original purpose of this video, is really all about its features. Its features are absolutely incredible. So again, if you're looking to compare my phone, this is as a comment, my phone to the Samsung Impression, and you were deciding between those two, definitely get the Impression, because the Impression has a lot more features to it. A lot nicer screen, higher quality camera, all of them are 3G, so that doesn't matter, but the keyboard seems to be a little more spacious. So definitely, if you have a choice and you want to get a full keyboard phone, Samsung Impression on AT&T is your way to go. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.